Hey guys, so welcome back. I am feeling really awful today because I have a headache. I've had a headache since yesterday, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this video on YouTube shutting down Dr. Umar Johnson's YouTube channel. I think it's ridiculous, you guys. It's like when I first found out about this the other day, I'm like, this is a shame. This man is only trying to help the African American community. And you have haters who are after him trying to really get this man just, I don't know, they're trying to really get him banned possibly from America, it looks like. Like, they're really trying to shut down his whole operation because he's licensed as a school psychologist in Pennsylvania. And it all started with the whole stripper allegations, that he had. And then it kind of just spiraled into this whole scam thing. He started to start a GoFundMe page where he started to raise funds for his school, the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Excuse me, you guys, but my head is just like pounding, but I have to do this video. But he calls it the FDMG Academy. And it's basically a private school that he wants to launch for African American boys. It's more of a prevention program, and it's a residential program that he wants to launch. And he decided to raise funds, to start a GoFundMe page to raise funds for the school. He had raised nearly close to $1 million. I think he had got to like close to between $700,000 $800,000 that he raised on GoFundMe, and people were reporting this man to GoFundMe. They would probably report him to the IRS, just reporting him to different agencies, including the Pennsylvania State Board of Psychology, making complaints. And I guess enough people made the report that they actually investigated him. He had to go before the Board of Psychology. I did a video on that. You guys can go back and watch the video that I did where he had to go before the state board, the Pennsylvania State Board of Psychology, to defend his license. I think that case turned out well. They didn't take his license. I'm not sure if he got a fine for that, but I know he just was under a lot of attack, and it's like it continues. I saw where he posted on his Facebook page a screenshot of a picture that he took of his YouTube channel, where YouTube has shut down his YouTube page. His videos are not there. So you go to Dr. Umar Johnson's YouTube channel. If you Google it or YouTube it and type in, his name was Dr. Umar Tunde. I think he was using that name. The videos are all gone. He still has his Facebook page, and when he does his live videos, he does 3 at the same time. So he has Facebook Live going, he has Instagram Live, and he has YouTube Live. And YouTube decided to shut down his channel. And we know that it's about hate. Like, they hating on him. He's a very controversial man. Not only is he a licensed school psychologist, but he's also I think he's more political than he is anything else. And I think that's the main issue. He touches upon a lot of controversial issues like interracial marriage and interracial dating, gay marriage. And he's opposed to those things. He's opposed to interracial marriage and gay marriage. And he's very pro-black. He's a black nationalist. Anybody knows about the black nationalist movement? It's all about empowering black people to become a nation in and of themselves, be able to stand on our own 2 feet, independent of other people from other nationalities and other cultures and cultural backgrounds. And he's all about that. This man, I think, is very phenomenal. I stand behind him. I support him. But I just find it to be very discouraging that people, and I'm sure it's a mixture of white people and black people within the, black community, that have reported this man for no reason. They're hating, they're taking offense to his videos. He's all about educating black parents, especially single black mothers, on the woes of the educational system and how a lot of people, a lot of children within the system fall between the cracks because they're misdiagnosed, they're overdiagnosed. Mainly, it's a lot of misdiagnosis going on. So a kid may have a psychological problem or an issue, but they are being misdiagnosed with something else. You know, it's really unfortunate that that is happening within the school system, and, you know, even within clinical practice. We see it a lot. There's so many clients and patients get misdiagnosed all the time. A lot of it is just for insurance reimbursement so they can make money, they can get paid. I've written articles on this that I posted to dreampathways.org, and I also posted it to behappy.org, spelled BIHAPI.org. By the way, you guys, today is the first day of my summer classes. I'm like, I have to get rid of this headache. I don't usually take medication. I don't believe in taking medication, but my classmate gave me some Dayquil, and I took that maybe like a half hour ago, but I don't know if it's working or not. My head hurts, you guys. That's why I'm like squinting my eyes like this, and I can barely do this video. I'm like, I have to do this video. I wanted to do this video the day that I saw that when he made the post on Facebook, but I think I was working because I do see clients, and I do have class in like 10 minutes, so I'll go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm eating chocolate, hoping that this thing helps Kit Kats and Hershey's, you know, because the chocolate's supposed to help with, I guess, serotonin or dopamine in the brain. So I don't know if it's helping. I had a burger. I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's because I'm hungry, but no, it's not a hunger headache. I don't know where this headache is coming from. Hopefully it goes away. But yeah, I think it's messed up, y'all. I'm like, seeing that happened, I have a message for Dr. Umar Johnson. And I've been saying this for the longest, like, and I'm pretty sure he's been saying that this man already knows what he needs to do. It's one thing, it's like when you have a goal and objectives that you want to achieve for the African American community. He has his vision. And he's working. The man is working hard. He does lectures, and people say, oh, what is talking going to do? You know, that he's not really doing anything for the black community. Hello, it's called education, you guys. I don't understand how people can spend thousands of dollars at these PWI, predominantly white institutions, for higher learning. But when you have an African American educator, lecturer, scholar, who is getting on here, giving you guys these jewels for free, then you want to come attack him. To me, that is just insane. That is so wrong on so many levels. Like, why are you guys attacking this man? He's pouring out his knowledge, things that he's researched, things that he's witnessed and observed firsthand with his own eyes based on his experience in working and treating children in the schools, in public schools, and in his own private practice and working with families. And you guys are coming attacking him because he's doing this job. He's educating people, and a lot of the stuff he does for free. Yes, he has lectures where he charges people, but that's how he makes his income. People say, oh, he just want to pull money and make money off people with his lectures. And I'm like, y'all, this lectures don't even cost. I think I went to one of his event. I think he uses Event B to for his ticketing, and my headache is killing me, you guys. But I gotta do this video because I don't have time to keep procrastinating and putting it off. But I went to the Event B page and I looked at the prices for his tickets. His prices are not even that expensive. I think his charge is like $30 for his lectures. And y'all are complaining to me, oh, he making money off black people with his lectures. I'm like, y'all can't pay this man. That's how he makes his living. Let him make his living. I feel like he is the only African-American man, leader, who is actually speaking out on the issues that need to be talked about, where a lot of so-called leaders that we've been following, they done fell by the wayside. They're not even thinking about it no more. And not only that, but I like the way he approaches these topics. Like, he speaks, you talking about unapologetically black, unapologetically African. This man does not bite his tongue. And I think that's the reason why so many people are attacking him. That doesn't mean that he's just going out speaking carelessly and ruthlessly. No, I think that he's very well organized in his thoughts and in his opinions and his perspective on certain topics. But he is African first, and he doesn't apologize for that. I feel like a lot of so-called scholars and people who are educated, right? A lot of black people who are so-called educated, like they try to play the fence. They try to play they ride the middle line, right? So they want to appease African Americans, meanwhile trying to appease the dominant structure, right? The white people. And it's like a lot of times you can't please everybody. You can't please both, especially when you're talking about two opposing sides, two opposing perspectives. You have to take a side. And he stands firmly for African Americans, and for someone to stand so firm, meaning even at the point where he's willing to risk, this is my thing. Like, I just hate social media, you guys, because people hide behind these screens, hide behind fake profile pictures, putting out all these comments, will never confront this man face to face. They're not bold enough, and people get behind these profile pictures and want to attack this man. He is not doing no harm to no one. Just because we have an African American man who is standing firm on who he is and what he believes in, because nobody else has the courage to do so because they're worried about being politically correct. So like, I don't want to step on massive toes. I don't want to offend the white people. So let me say something that is kind of like in between to make it seem like I'm for my black people, but I'm also not trying to offend white people. He's not that kind of black guy. That's the reason why I like him, because he is willing to sacrifice. He is willing to sacrifice. This man spent thousands of dollars, I'm sure, going to school to get his education. He has several higher education degrees. That's time, money, that's the sacrifice that he has made to get these credentials. And he's willing to put that on the line. Y'all don't understand. For African Americans like myself, I'm approaching my third year of a PhD program. I'm over halfway done. Y'all don't understand the challenge that African Americans face, especially when you're trying to so-called make it up the ladder and you're in corporate, right? And it's, with him, he is part of corporate America because he has a license by the state in a certain profession, which is psychology, to work with individuals and families and treat them. So yes, there are certain rules and standards and guidelines and policies, and code of ethic that you have to abide by. And a lot of times the code of ethic is really in favor of the dominant structure, what we already see. It's not necessarily about embracing people's different perspectives and allowing people the right to freedom of expression and individuality. No, it's all about maintaining the dominant structure, the status quo, those code of ethics that most professions who are regulated by state agencies are under. That's what it's about. This man is like saying, you know what? The problems in the African American community are so significant, are so important to fight for that, you know what? I'm willing to risk my license. I'm willing to sacrifice it and give it away because I know that there's a conflict. He knows what he's doing. He knows that his beliefs and what he's trying to, his vision that he has for the African American community, specifically with the FDMG and Academy, he knows that it's stepping on some people's toes. He knows that the white people don't like that. A lot of people don't like that. Anything that we're talking about building significant change for the African American community, it's going to ruffle some feathers. That's just bottom line. People say, why it got to be an all-black school? Because that's the focus. That's who he's trying to treat. It makes sense. This is a treatment program that he's trying to build, you guys. And y'all want to, to me, that makes no sense to see people attack him. I only have a few minutes. That's why I'm checking the time. I only got a few minutes because my class is about to start. But it's really frustrating. It's discouraging. It's sad. But I know that this is only going to empower him. The man, he's fearless. I love Dr. Umar Johnson. And people want to say, oh, you on his dick, da-da-da. It's like they call it Umar. You're just an Umarian. I'm like, stop it. No, it's not about supporting a certain person per se. Although I do like his character, I do like him as a person, but it's about supporting the movement that he stands behind, that he's putting his life on the line for. That's what it's about. I'm all about the black nationalist movement that we are a part of. That's what it's about. So I stand behind this man 100%, and I encourage him. I've said this numerous times, and he knows this, like I was saying earlier, that this should motivate him to create his own app and to network with other African Americans who are savvy with technology when it comes to creating these platforms, your own app, your own website. I don't even think he has his own website. He had it, but I think they shut it down because it's under investigation. These people are hating on this man. He did nothing. But you know what? I gotta go. I'll probably do a part 2 to this, but I really have to go. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. So that's what we need. We need to network and come together as a black community and build our own app. He can create his own app, Dr. Umar Johnson, whatever you want to call it, FDMG Academy app, so that, we have our own private community where we can come together and network about these issues that we are facing and trying to deal with and trying to fix. We can't have all these outside people. And then that's the thing with social media. Like I said, you got people hiding behind fake profile pictures. You don't know who these people are commenting. People comment and troll on people's posts, make reports, and it's just like YouTube, they're so ignorant to the fact anybody can just click report, and then, they want to shut somebody's page down. So I gotta go because it is 4 o'clock on the West Coast and my class is starting. I'll catch you guys later. Feel free to continue discussion below. I'll probably come back and do a part 2 because I do have a lot more to say on this. Like, I feel very passionate about this topic and about what Dr. Umar Johnson is, he's doing. And this is not going to stop him. So for y'all haters who think this is stopping Dr. Umar Johnson, come again. This is only bringing more power to the movement. All right. Catch you guys later. Love all of you guys. Bye-bye.